Welcome to my webinar on withdrawals. And the reason for this webinar is to explain the 30-day hold. What I've done is I've created a very simple Excel sheet. As you can see, date of earnings, the balance, and the available to withdraw. Now, one thing to pay attention to in a few minutes is going to be that balance and available to withdraw are tied together. And you're going to see what I mean by that in just a moment. Now, what I've done is I've assumed €50 earning every single day. So that's the day that you would have earned either your commission or whatever have you, right? Commissions from credit packs, or it could be a combination of commission from the sale of credit packs and the profit share from the earnings. But anyway, we are assuming a flat €50 all the way from April 7th all the way through May the 15th. Now you'll notice that there are some rows missing from specifically April 10th through April 28th. And the reason I've done that is I've simply hidden them so that it makes the spreadsheet very easy to understand instead of having a lot of extra rows that really are not completely relevant to the example. What is relevant that they each of those days also have €50 earnings. So if we start at April 7th, you'll see our earnings are 50 and our balance becomes 50. On the 8th, €50 earnings, and then that brings our balance to 100, and so on. So if we fast forward all the way through to the 6th of May, you'll see that €50 earnings would bring our balance to €1,500. Now, up until this point, you'll notice nothing has been available for withdrawal. And the reason for that is some of this balance will be released. And this is where I'm saying that you need to pay attention to the fact that these are tied together. A lot of people think these are separate. They are actually not separate, because inside this balance is the clock ticking away, so that when the first 30-day cycle hits, 30 days ago was €50, that then becomes available as available to withdraw. So that 50, actually 50 of that is the available to withdraw. So if we take 50 from here, it's the same as taking or withdrawing €50 from our balance. Keep that in mind. These are tied together. On April the 8th, another €50 is released, but we earned 50, so our balance now goes up to 1,600. But remember, out of this 1,600, 100 of that 1,600 is available for withdrawal. And so on. April 9th, 150 becomes available, and 10th, 11th, 12th. Now, up until here, we're all great. Everything's working perfectly. We've got €300, which has been released. And then we hit May the 13th. So May the 13th, we'll see that we have $1,850. Now, out of that $1,850, $350 is available to withdraw. Now, but let's say we also want to buy credit packs. So we know that $350 of this we want to withdraw. That would leave a balance of €1,500. Now, the great thing about the programming is that it is first going to use the new money to buy packs. So if you actually purchase your packs prior to doing your withdrawal, and let's say we purchase 30 packs, that's €1,500, it will actually reduce your balance to $350, but it will use the newest money, meaning that this older money of $350 will remain intact. It'll be available for you to withdraw, providing you don't go more on what's available. So for example, if we went and bought 31 packs, which would be $1,550, this available to withdraw would only be $300. Why? Because we used 50 that was sitting here in the balance. We used that 50 to purchase packs. But let's say we didn't. Let's say we just bought 30 packs, €1,500, and then we withdrew €350. So we took the money out. Now notice we used up all the money here. It's gone. We used every single bit. And now May 14th hits and we have 50 euro and 50 goes back into our balance, but look, are available to withdraw. It's zero. Why? Well, because we use the money. It's kind of what we call having your cake and eating it too. A lot of people would like to do both, but that's not the way life works. If you actually purchased packs and used up all the money that you had, then you're not going to have any money to withdraw. Very important point that you keep your eye on two things: what your current available balance is, what your available to withdraw is, and that you make sure that if you're going to buy packs out of this, you don't exceed what you have available to withdraw. And if you do withdraw that as well, so effectively you bring your balance down to zero, then you've reset the 30-day clock again, because you've used all this money all the way through. See, all these days of accumulation, you ended up using 1,500 of that to purchase packs, and you withdrew the other 350. So that leaves you, now the next day you earned $50, but guess what? 50 euros. But guess what? That 50 euro will not be available for 30 days. So hope this was clear. I hope that this helps explain how the withdrawals actually work with the 30-day hold.